out. But you know, I just uploaded 45 and I have up to episode 51 ready for upload, plus like 7 or 8 episodes that are ready to be or that I need to still condense since, oh my god, since Fraps records in like small segments. You know, I put them together into like the 10-minute videos that you see. What class one did I just get? Sucks. But yeah, so this will be uploaded way late, but just in case you totally missed it, you should look it up, the Halo 4 trailer. Because what happens is, like, it starts showing like inside someone's bloodstream and you hear like muffled talk in the background. You can't make out anything. And when they announced it, they're like, you know, thanks for joining us today, you know, we'll hope you have a good E3, blah blah blah. We leave you with this teaser trailer for a new trilogy that we all are very excited about. It's a new trilogy. So I was like new game? No, not new game, a new trilogy for Halo. So they pretty much announced Halo 4, 5, and 6, but yeah, so it's like it's showing like a bloodstream and stuff, and like it shows his heart, and the heart starts beating, and then you hear like Cortana like very muffled in the background say John, because if you haven't read the books, John is Master Chief's actual name. And it was just crazy, because then her voice comes clear. She's like, "Chief, wake up!" And everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And then it was Halo, and everyone was like, "Yeah, oh my god!" And it was awesome. So now I need to go back to Old Haven. So yeah, that was that. Sony's, I didn't like Sony's because I don't really care for portable gaming much. I mean, I have the 3DS, but that's pretty much solely because I want Ocarina of Time. And like, yeah, that's pretty much the whole reason I have it. Because if I'm going to have a portable game, while this contradicts that I want Ocarina of Time, I don't want like a portable game that I'm going to like sit down and it's going to play for like 2 hours, you know? Like, I like quick, you know, I can jump in, do something, and come back out, which Luminous for the PSP would have been great for that, but everything else on the PSP, they were like trying to go way too with the hardcore gamers, and I want a casual system. And the PlayStation Vita, which is the NGP, which was their next-gen portable, and that they now named PlayStation Vita, or Vita, whatever. Like, they focused way too much on that. Like, I feel like they had a lot of good games that they could have talked about that they didn't. And, like, I feel like they just focused way too much on their portable system. And since I don't really care for it, I didn't really care for their presentation all that much. I feel like there was just so much more they could have focused. I mean, they didn't even mention Twisted Metal. Like, I feel like that's something that's kind of a big deal, and they would mention it in the press conference. Because Twisted Metal is, it's like, you know, it's huge that they're bringing that back. That's a pretty damn good shotgun. Wait, is that times 6 only? Oh, times 9. Times 6. I didn't even know that existed. So yeah. But so I didn't really like Sony's press conference. Ubisoft's conference was awesome because the Assassin's Creed Revelations looked really, really good. So there was Assassin's Creed Revelations. They showed other stuff. It was just good. I liked Ubisoft's trailer because or Ubisoft's conference, because they cut straight to the chase. They didn't have any gimmicks, big celebrities, you know, stuff like that. I mean, they had some football players come on, and for Madden, and Clay Matthews was there. Hell yeah, go Packers! That was kind of cool. And then you got Nintendo's just happened. And, yeah, got a sneeze. Alright, I didn't unmute my mic. Anyway, Nintendo's press conference. Nintendo pretty much won everything. Like, I can't even begin to describe how much Nintendo won. Oh man, Nintendo's was so good. Hey, Baron Flynt, just stop talking. Yeah, Nintendo's was freaking amazing. Oh my god, like, you know, they came out and they talked about, you know, I had like a whole half-hour Legend of Zelda tribute since it's the 25th anniversary for Legend of Zelda. And I was like, alright, you know, we get it, but like the tribute kept dragging on, and I'm like, alright, this is kind of annoying. And then, you know, they talked about Skyward Sword and stuff like that, and then they talked about the 3DS for a while, with like all sorts of new things that it's gonna have, like it's getting its own virtual console for all of Nintendo's portable systems. So you'll have like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. Which, that was kind of cool. I can't really think of any. Except for Super Mario Land. Oh man, Super Mario Land was so awesome. So yeah. That's like the... I couldn't think about that, but I think that's all that I really cared for that press conference, or for that, for the 3DS segment, because I don't know, it's like I know what games are coming out for the 3DS. The only game I didn't know was Luigi's Mansion 2, which it's like, you know, it's like it looked kind of fun, but I don't know. I never played Luigi's Mansion, so it like didn't do anything for me. I was like, alright, Luigi's Mansion, that's kind of cool. And Kid Icarus actually looked like super awesome. Like, I didn't know that game was cool. So that was exciting. Oh, check it out. This is the hardest claptrap finding ever. Like, getting this repair kit is like the most challenging, daunting task ever. And it's funny because one of my friends actually took forever to find it. They're like, I don't know where it is. And I'm like, are you serious? You have it on the map. And he was like looking at the map and he just completely couldn't see it. And I'm like, you're retarded. So yeah, you know, and then they talked about like Ocarina of Time, kinda. They really hardly mentioned it because everyone knows about it already. showed some Star Fox stuff, which was, you know, I don't really care. You know,